this will help you in Gita Ji when the birth and death of Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh has been written in code words. I will show you. Various types of ornaments increase the beauty of her body parts. This is the glory of Durga. That goddess is gifted with various powers and holds various types of weapons. Despite being single, that Maya acquires many forms when required means she only acquired 3 forms of Savitri, Lakshmi and Parvati and got them married with 1 son each. This is also clear in this. Despite being single, that Maya acquires many forms when required. That Sadashiv, it is said, about this Kal is known as Parampurush, Ishwar, Shiv Shambhu and Maheshwar. Look here. We have come on page 101 of Rudra Samhita. He smears ash on all his body parts completely. The information of Durga is complete. This is the glory of Kal, form Brahm, Jyoti, Niranjan. He smears ash on all his body parts completely. That Kal, form Brahm, call him Brahm, call him Kal. Kal form Brahm is called Sadashiv. This Kal sometimes comes in his son Shiv form, sometimes in Brahma form and sometimes in Vishnu form. That Kal form Brahm along with Shakti, not Nath, built an area known as Shivlok at one time. That great place is called Kashi. That loved and beloved form, Shakti and Shiv, who are the ultimate pleasure form, always reside in that beautiful place. And that loved and beloved form means husband and wife, Shakti and Shiv. Durga and this Kal form, Brahm, are proven that they are Durga and Kal form, who are the ultimate pleasure form, always reside in that beautiful place. Look here. Superior amongst gods, Brahm is telling his son Narad, at one time while roaming in the paradise, Shiva and Shiv had this desire in their mind. There was a desire in the mind of Durga and Kal that another male should also be created, on whom the great burden of regulation of universe could be laid so that we both can roam at our will and shall attain eternal bliss while living in Kashi. They thought that they should produce one child and let him take care of everything. Deciding this, along with Shakti, the universal Lord Shiv rubbed nectar on the 10th part of his left side, means behaved like husband and wife. Then there appeared a male entity, that means one son was born. What was that child named? Shiv Puran on page 102. Shiv said this, Kal said, Shiv said, child, being all embracing, your name will be famous as Vishnu. Now this is the 6th chapter and it ends here. What has been told on the 7th, Brahmaji tells, O sage, means Naradji. After that, the merciful God, that some Sadashiv, by sharing an intimate relationship, created me too from his right side as he created Vishnu. Now, pious souls, here the translator of Shiv Puran messed up how to write creation of Shivji from Shivji, so he twisted. Now see, it is said the truth cannot be hidden. चोर चोरावत तू बड़ी गड्ढे पानी में वह गड्ढे वह ऊपर और सच्चाई छनी ना. Look at this on page 110. Now in the end of 9th chapter it has been written that in this way Brahma, Vishnu and Rudra, these 3 gods have qualities, but Shiva is considered to be beyond qualities. Call Brahma, Vishnu and Shankar, call Rudra or call Shankar, call Mahesh. These 3 gods have qualities and this 4th is their father, separate from them. They are 4 separate. Once there was a fight between Lord Brahma and Lord Vishnu. Now, how their quarrel happens, like these seekers used to practice meditation. By doing force practice, they get into meditation. So to confuse them, Kal appears to summon Vishnu form. So those sages and great sages used to think that this is Vishnuji's God. He's the complete God. Then they sat that you are capable, you are omnipotent. I had your vision in the state of meditation. You yourself are God. You have hidden yourself. With this, Vishnuji became arrogant and thought that I only am God. 1, 2, 10, 20, he said like this. Then as they do meditation, to some he appears in Brahma form, and by giving them some demand or powers in the state of meditation, he disappears. So what do they tell? Oh God, they tell Brahma that you yourself are complete God. You only are capable, we have had your audience in the state of meditation, and you only are capable, you have hidden yourself, you are the creator of the creation. And to some he appears in Shiv form, so he thinks Shiva only is the creator. He has hidden himself. So on this basis, Brahmaji thought that I am the creator, everything has originated from me. And Vishnuji thought that I am the Lord of all. One day Brahmaji came to Vishnuji. Seeing Brahmaji, Vishnuji did not stand up, considering that I am superior to him and I have created him, as he has heard from other sages and great sages. On the other hand, Brahmaji thought I am his father, I am his creator, and he is not even giving me respect. Brahmaji said, son, get up, see, your father has come. Now Vishnuji says, I am your father, you have been born from my navel lotus. Both quarreled on this issue. Now to end their fight, this Kal Sadashiv stood an iron pillar in between both of them. It is called Shivling. He stood one white shining pillar. So both of them stopped fighting and then started searching for its end. The point is that when he appeared in Shiva form, and then he explained to these Brahma and Vishnu, Mahesh, when they were questioned, and this Kal deceives them that this pillar is my form and I am formless. Now I have come in front of you in form. I only am God. You do not consider yourself to be God. Now see, with Veshwar Samhita, this is the same Shiv Puran, published from Gita Press, Gorakhpur. And look at this, a war happened between Brahma and Vishnu. He stood this pillar in between. This is called Ling, Shivling. And on page number 25, I will show you. Brahma and Vishnu asked God, what are the 5 symptoms of creation, etc.? Tell both of us. God Shiva said, this Kal spoke that it is very difficult to understand my deeds, still by grace I am telling you about them. Now look here on page number 26. Concise Shiv Puran, we come below. Now what is Kal standing in Shiv form saying, sons, you have obtained 2 deeds, creation and nourishment from me, God, being pleased after performing austerity. These are very dear to you. Now see, 2 are these Brahma and Vishnu. And then he tells similarly my forms, Rudra and Maheshwar. This may is written wrong, have obtained 2 deeds of destruction and annihilation from me. So 2 are these Brahma, Vishnu, and 2 are Rudra and Maheshwar, and 5th is the speaker. This has been proved that Brahma and Vishnu, Rudra and Mahesh are the sons of Kal. He makes his son Shiv the head of these 11 Rudra. Therefore, he only acquires the form of Rudra. Well, that spectacle is of Kal itself. So do not get confused here listening about Rudra and Mahesh. These 4, we have to see that their father who is speaking is separate from Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh, from whom they are born. These 4 have been proved separate. Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, and also Rudra is made from them separate head. He is different. Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh are the sons of this Kal. Their birth was to be proven and Durga is their mother. pious souls, now Vivekanand, who was the disciple of great sage Ramanandji, saw with eyes that it had been written correctly, but did not agree due to pride, and said, "What do you know about the Puranas? Who are you? Where have you come from? You, a small age child, what do you know what is written in the Puranas?" God did not speak before that. The audience said, "He is the son of Niru. He is the son of a weaver." So the Brahmin changed the topic. He had to move their attention. It was to be reversed. He said, "Well, why have you applied tilak? Have you made any guru?" He said, "Yes, I have made a guru." He said, "Who is your guru?" "You are from the Shudra caste." "Yes, I'm from the Shudra caste. I have made a guru." "Who? Who is your guru is also my guru." Now Vivekanandji said, "Look people, he is a liar, a cheater. This weaver in Shudra caste, and my Gurudev means Swami Ramanandji, priest, Shri 1008. He does not even look at the Shudras. He talks from behind the curtain and he says, 'Look, he is insulting my Guruji. I will just go to the Guruji and you will be punished. You will get lessons and audience. You also come and see there.' He suppressed that thing. He did not let truth come above. And pious souls, he said, 'I will see you tomorrow.' Pious souls, I will tell the story ahead tomorrow. Hail Satgurudev. The 5 days discourse ceremony of God Kabir Bandi Chhod Ji is being celebrated in that remembrance that God came in Jesht Shuddhi full moon, leaving that happiness abode, leaving that ocean of happiness in order to relieve his dear souls from the Kal's web, to tell secret of this Kal, to tell the spiritual knowledge again, that God appeared, that God had mercy on us, naive souls, ignorant souls, because we had committed one such mistake, which was non-forgivable. We used to reside in Satlok, and there was no sorrow, no death. We had family, and our bodies were bright. Shukram Akayam Asanaviram. As is the combination here of mother, father, Shukar, means our body was not made up of 5 elements. It wasn't of the combination of veins, etc. Even God's body is bright, his body is also Asanaviram, Shukram Akayam. There our body was radiant. There was no old age in which the body used to remain young. There was no disease, trouble of any type. That is called Anamaya body, without disease. We were completely happy there. Everything was available there. Wasn't a shortage of anything. We got distracted at that time. This God Kal, this Brahm, who is the Lord of 21 universes, is the father of Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh, husband of Durga, was performing austerity in Satlok. His intention was to get a separate state for himself. He was making efforts due to his selfish intentions, and we got fascinated by him. Like some hero, heroine, or an actor, actress, when an actor, actress do some acting, one young group unnecessarily gets attracted to them, which is of no use. It has no benefit. They do all the drama for their stomach, and we keep staring at them by going into cinema halls or on TV and wasting both time and money. We had the same disease there. He was demanding a separate island for himself. He was doing austerity. Kingdom is obtained with austerity. This is God's law, Almighty's constitution. And we unnecessarily got fascinated by him. We forgot our Supreme Father, who has given us all the facilities. There was no disease, no death, no scarcity of anything. By detaching our heart from our Supreme Father, we got attracted to this Kal. God made celestial announcements many times that do not see his activities and remain cool. We got alert from outside, but could not forget his fascination. That all Noah God understood that they aren't worth staying here. On the other hand, Kal was given the 21 universes as he demanded. God gave him 5 elements and 3 qualities. Then when he demanded some souls, then God said, whoever wants to willingly go can go with you. Still, we willingly agreed to go along with him. God expelled us from there. We fell from our loyalty. By doing such blunder here, we are suffering, and the trouble that we have here is nothing seeing that fault. They develop worms, paralysis happens, there are forced all 4 die and their parents cry badly. Even though this trouble is less, the Kal can even give us even more trouble. Still it is less because we had committed such blunder. How humble is that God? It is said that mothers and fathers forgive all mistakes of their children. He is our Father. He has the qualities of a mother. Tvameva mata cha pita tvameva, tvameva bandhu cha. He is the same God who has all these titles. That humble comes here, still he wanted to forgive us. In the meantime, Kal misguided us so much that we had forgotten God. We do not remember that God. But the soul did not forget that there is supreme power who can make be complete happy. In his search to find him, someone told us to go to some temple, mosque, gurdwara. We even went there. Someone told us to go to some jungle or cave. We even went there. Someone told salvation will be attained by taking the path in that river. We even went there, but the situation remained as it is because God, Kal, has changed the definition of God and made himself God and has controlled everyone. Every creature is suffering so much because of his remote, his power, and are afflicted by the disease of birth and death. To remove that ignorance, God himself had to come. Because God had done mercy that, oh innocent souls, although they have gone, but they will miss me a lot. They will not be able to survive because the soul cannot survive without God, and since the day it has separated, after few days it is missing him. But this Kal kept the method to attain him completely secret, has destroyed. God himself has come to tell the path to go to Satlok to attain that Sanatan supreme abode. Now this 5 days gathering that is going on is in that remembrance. The soul gets shocked when he recalls how low we are, how much we are suffering today. You have become a millionaire with more to money or whatever you did. Tomorrow you died. Where is all that millionaire, that factory and all that wealth of yours? What a big deception this Kal had done to us, but our intellect is of the level of a creature. And the upliftment of this intellect can only happen with God's knowledge and support. We gain knowledge as well. God's support is not there. God's support will remain with you till you will remain within the rules and keep the name smooth. The connection will not be lost. Like you took power connection, electricity connection. Right, electricity done with the level of power. If connection cuts due to any reason, then you will not have any facility of the power level. In the same way, you gain knowledge and you are also disconnected. The hand of God has been removed. Still, because of that knowledge, you will not stop. First, there should be God's knowledge, because it has been said in Gita Ji chapter 4 verse 33 that Arjun, Yajna of knowledge is superior to the charity done with money. Because until there will not be knowledge and we do religious charities, somewhere we spend some money on righteousness, it is useless. When we will know, then we will utilize it properly and will attain salvation. So first is knowledge, then the support of mantras and the God's support. Banda dast kabir ka, shir pe rakho hans, zam kinkar jampa nahi tumhara udhar jaga vansh. So this we have to keep this path of God safe. God's blessing should continue on us. We have to do like that. So God comes in every era to provide us that knowledge which is necessary for us to know. God gave this God Kal 5 Vedas. They were fed within him. Like today, the entire film gets faxed from one mobile to another mobile. God fed this knowledge within his conscious like this. And when the time came, God made him spit out like a mother conceives. And when time comes, the child automatically comes out. Similarly, God made such law that when these children will become some sensible, because here he will surely do misery, then they will need this knowledge and will identify me. So this Kal took out these 5 Vedas through his breath and threw them in the ocean. First he read them. The 5th Veda was written directly about God, and the complete method to attain him was described in it. This Kal thought that if creatures would know about that complete Brahma, then no one will remain here. And if they will come to know about the happiness there, then no one will stay here. Your kingdom will be ruined. From this point of view, he destroyed the 5th Veda. God himself comes to tell that real knowledge intending the same God. Appeared in Kali Yuga in Samvat 1455 year till 1398 on Jesh Shuddhi full moon day during Brahma moon, early morning on a lotus flower, where a weaver couple named Nima took God to their home. They were childless. God was 25 days old and did not have food. Mother and father got much worried. They were called mother and father. Nima lamented badly. Then God, because earlier they were Hindus, by force they were converted from Hindu to Muslim. It was 20-25 years for them to have converted to Muslim, yet they could not forget Lord Shiva. They kept remembering Lord Shiva. Then Lord Shiva came from his Shivpuri, means walked and came from Shivlok, acquiring a sage form. Then he had a discussion with God. Shivji spoke with a 25 days old child. Then God said to Shivji that, tell them to bring a virgin cow, a heifer. God said, you keep your hand on her, Shivji, she will give milk. I will drink that milk. And the same happened. This was told to you in yesterday's discourse. Today new devotees have come, a little hint is being given to them. So after that, Supreme God Kabirji grew in a divine form body by drinking milk of that virgin cow, which he does in every era. The evidence of the same is clear in Rigved Mandal number 9, Sukta number 1, Mantra number 9, that God, complete Brahma, when acquiring an infant form, comes to perform spectacle, then the upbringing of his divine body happens with virgin cows. So pious souls, this has not been written in the spectacle or biography of any god whom we used to consider God. With this is proved that they were not God. With this it is also proved that Kabir is God. He is God Kabir. He himself, by coming in every era, tells his beloved souls, we were so unworthy and worthless that we forgot God. Today we are suffering so much. No creature on this earth is happy, by souls, but we even forgot the definition of happiness. One person had 3 sons and one died. The whole family was crying badly. One person came there to mourn. Other people said that 2 of your sons are alive, only one is dead. Look at this poor. He only had 1 son, that single son died. And that person whose 2 sons were alive and one died breathed a sigh of relief. God, this is good. I am happier than him. How is he happy? Tell whose son died, how happy is he? So the point is that we are considering this much sigh as happiness, and the rest who are safe do not know till how many days will they remain. What relief did they had? So God says, झूठे सुख को सुख कहे, ये मान रहा मनमोद, ये सकल चबीना काल का, कुछ मुख में कुछ गोद. By recalling all these things, wanted to tell us this procedure. Be happy here as well. And at end time, I will take you in an aeroplane. Look, many devotees say, will you not die? Rest everyone will die. We will die, but not like a common man. Not like those people who are devotionless. आए हैं सो जाएंगे ये राजा रंग फकीर, एक सिंहासन चढ़ कैसा, एक बंदेजा जंजीर. There will be much difference in death. One, messengers of Yam will take by tying them like a culprit who does not do correct worship, or if they do arbitrary, and those Hans of Almighty Kabir who are doing true devotion and will remain within rules, the entire life will be taken by God in an aeroplane. So how much is the difference between coming and going? So God himself came to impart this knowledge. And then the time came for naming God. Qazis came for naming, carrying the Quran. What do? They open Quran Sharif. It is a book, a holy in that the first letter on the first page, the first alphabet on the left side in the first line, bases that they keep the name. So Kabir was written in the first line. Kabir word was written. Kabir means big. They believe Kabir means big. The meaning of Kabir in Persian language is big. So they thought that he is a low Shudra community person, a poor weaver. It does not look good naming him big. Then what did they do? They closed Quran Sharif again and opened again. Then again the same page. Opened another one. Then on the entire page, Kabir was written. There was no writing of the Quran Sharif. When the entire Quran Sharif was seen, then only Kabir was written. In the entire Quran, Allah Kabir. Allah Kabir. Now Qazis did not name it. Now God said that Qazi, my name will remain Kabir. When an infant spoke like this, then Qazi also left. Because God's name in every era is pre-decided, he highlights that, becomes famous with that. And this Kabir name of God is original name. Like the name of the body of the Prime Minister is different. Prime Minister is the name of his post. It is called Prime Minister in a different language. Similarly, complete Brahma, Paramakshar, Brahma, Satyapurush, Almighty, these are the symbolic names of posts. The original name, actual name, the name of the body is Kabir Dev, Kabir Sahib. Now we come to our episode. Yesterday we had reached till here that God grew 5 years old. He was doing a spectacle show at the age of 5 years. At the same time, by acquiring the form of a 2.5-year-old child, he went and laid on the stairs of the Ganga Paya. On the other hand, a 104 years old great sage Ramanandji priest was considered a great scholar. He used to go every day on that Ganga Paya in the morning to take bath. Like every day, Ramanandji was getting down the stairs. That day as well, God Kabir was lying, acquiring the form of a 2.5-year-old child. The footwear of Swami Ramanandji hit his head. Ramanandji immediately bent down with speed. Some child is hurt. God started crying in divine way as a child cries. And there is a necklace in their neck of one tulsi bead only. That is symbolic of the Vaishnav legacy. A garland of one tulsi bead is called kanthi. Whoever wears that kanthi, it is understood he is initiated from Vaishnav tradition. So Ramanandji himself had worn that kanthi. That kanthi fell and got in the neck of God Kabir in darkness. And Ramanandji said, "Sit, son. I will send you home. It seems you have forgotten the path." The sage started bathing when God disappeared and sat in the hut of his spoken mother father. What did God do after a few days? One of the disciples of great sage Ramanandji, sage Vivekanand, was preaching somewhere. He was glorifying Vishnuji. God Kabirji asked him, does Vishnuji's birth and death happen? Does Vishnuji also have any mother father? On this, sage Vivekanandji said that you are a child. You do not even know that Vishnuji is eternal, immortal, omniscient, Maheshwar, supreme power. He does not have any mother father. When God said to Vivekananda ji, where thousands of his disciples, audience were sitting, no, you are saying wrong. Swami ji, Shiv Puran, Rudra Sahita, in mantra 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in chapter and in Vishweshwar Sahita, first chapter, it has been clearly written that Durga is their mother and the Skal form Brahma is their father. Their birth and death happens. Vivekananda himself saw as well. Scriptures were with him, yet he did not agree. And above all, to divert everyone's attention, to distract everyone, he said, how have you applied tilak? A long tilak of white sandal is applied here by the ones from Vaishnav tradition. Now the same ritual as it is inculcated in Kabir sect. They are forgetting that with what intention Kabirji played that game. So that was also symbolic that he is initiated from Vaishnav tradition. Then Vivekananda asked that, have you taken initiation from somewhere? Have you taken mantra? Yes, I have taken initiation. So Swamiji asked, who is your guru? Vivekananda ji asked God, Kabir, who is your guru? God said, who is your guru is also my guru. Vivekananda ji got hurt with this thing because Vivekananda ji got to know that he belongs to the Shudra caste. He is the son of because the people there immediately stood and told that he is the son of a weaver. He was found by Nehru somewhere. He is the one. So at the same time he said, being from a Shudra community, you say that I have taken initiation from Ramananji. Look people, how liar and cunning he is with this. Think that he is all lying. Our Swami Ramananji never gives initiation to anyone. He does untouchability a lot and he hates the Shudra community. He covers up, puts a curtain. While talking also, he does not look at their faces. About such a person, lot of Brahmin society and other people were present there. And to say this, that I have taken initiation from Ramananji, was a big shock, and the common person thought that he was lying. He must be giving false information about the mother and father of Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. Vivekananda wanted the same, that your respect should remain. These audiences should be deceived and my survival should continue. Their intellect remained confined till here only these sages. Great sages. At that time Vivekananda ji said, listeners, all of you come tomorrow to Swamiji's hut, in the hut of Swami Ramananji, and I will request in front of him that this son of Viva insulted us. He told you to be his guru in front of a full assembly. We are unable to show face anywhere. Look, the truth will be revealed tomorrow. Then Vivekananda ji, who was the disciple of great sage Ramananji, went in the evening to him and said, Swamiji, we have been insulted, we are unable to show face anywhere. Swamiji asked, what happened? The entire story was told that one son of a weaver is telling you to be his guru, Guruvar, and there were thousands of audience present. Openly he said that I have taken initiation from Ramananji, and he also applies tilak on his forehead. Like this, Ramananji's temperature reached to 100, absolutely high, and said he is a liar, a deceit. Tomorrow his reality will be exposed. Bring him. Now, in the early morning, Vivekanand and 8-9 goons with sticks went towards God Kabirji's hut where he used to reside in the weavers' colony. Someone saw that they were asking for a house. They asked for Kabir Neeru's house and they got familiar with their intention in the same way one sister got to know. They did not give them way. They said, ask ahead. They asked about the house from someone else. Till then, both came early. First one, sister, then one devotee. One person came and told the same, that there is one Brahman. Along with him, there are 7-8 people with sticks and are asking your house. Beware, their intention is not good. Now Nima understood that he is a Brahman because prior to this, God Kabir, wherever these fakes used to stand and discuss God, used to question them, and his complaint used to come to Nima and Neeru. They used to say that ask your son not to do so. Make him understand he obstructs our discourse. And God used to tell you are preaching wrong knowledge. You are making your audience eat poison. You are not familiar with the truth. And Nima used to scold that, son, do not tease them. They are demon type people. Son, they will kill you sometime. Then God Kabir used to tell that, mother, it is uncontrollable for me. I try to make them understand they are all my children. I want to tell them the correct knowledge. They do not recognize me. With this, mother used to get annoyed that remain here, you have become the grandfather. A 5-year-old child says that they are my children. You do not speak much, son, and do not tease them. So that day also she felt in heart that surely he has come by doing some nuisance yesterday, and today they have acquired a terrific form of their bringing the rods. The mother begged the sleeping child. God is equal to woken or sleeping. He stood. The mother asked, son, did you tease someone, a Brahman, yesterday? No, mother, I did not tease. I questioned. The mother said, son, you stop asking questions. They are coming and come let me hide you. You do not speak. Hide. She went behind the hut and made him lie and covered him with clothes, etc. and said, you do not speak, son. Okay, fine. In the meantime, they came and asked, where is your son? Where is that Kabir? Give to us. Today we will take him to Swamiji. He will be beaten there. Now Nima asked what happened. What mistake did my son make? I will scold him. He will not do further. They said, no, give him to us. Where is he? And saying this, they went inside. Whichever bed and clothes were there in that hut, they scattered them here and there. Where have you hid him? And the mother with folded hands is saying, have mercy on my son. He's a child. Children do commit mistakes. You are great, are Brahman, are scholars. Vivekanand's eyes were red because that worthless was exposed. He said, stay far, tell where is he, else I will break your leg. Now